So you stumbled on the napalm channel. Blown views, panel, killed and tremble. Smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic games all the time. Watch me rhyme, stream full time in my prime. Kill an undead like I'm Rick Grimes. Stream starting soon, so let's attune. Streams in the afternoon beneath the moon, let's commune. Getting old, need a spoon when I eat my prunes. I learned to group in Black Burrow, end up in the dunes. So hit the like and the sub and the bell. I don't smell pretty swell in the dungeons where I dwell. You'll be a fan, I foretell. Shoot a spell when I yell and be my clientele.
Now that's a nice shirt, huh? Introducing Into the AM, the most comfortable shirts I have ever owned. I'm serious. Man, the clothing of Into the AM had fast delivery, and I'm so excited to announce that we've partnered up with Into the AM for an exclusive deal for you. My community gets 10% off, and yes, it stacks on top of any other promotions or discounts they have on the website. Check the link in the description down below to get the discount and check out the Napalm, that's me, my most absolute favorite shirts ever. Bright, beautiful designs. They fit perfect, man. They make you look good. And once you wear one, you'll never want to wear another shirt again. You're just going to want Into the AM all the time. So click the link. It helps the channel when you do purchase off this website using my link, and you're going to get the benefit of the softest, most premium shirts you've ever had. Click that link. Click that link. Let's go.
I want to give a very special thank you to the members of NAPALM for your contributions month over month in keeping me full time. You help me pay the bills so I can keep streaming and pumping out content, and I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and I think you might be interested in becoming a member of the channel. Please click the join button down below the video for more information and join our family. And I want to give an extremely big shout out to the Lords of Napalm. Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Sparrow, Random Rob, Rodney Mom, Galerain Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Bad Wolf Gaming, Cobalt, William Long, Robert Daneka, O'Hollow, and Angel Tari. Thank you for your highest tier membership. So you stumbled on the napalm channel. Blown views, panel, killed and tremble. Smoke a camel, don't get anal. It's classic games all the time. Watch me rhyme, stream full time in my prime. Kill an undead like I'm Rick Grimes. Stream starting.
Hello everybody, we're live with Embers Adrift. We're hoping to get us a party together and hit up some Forgotten Depths. We're right near Forgotten Depths in Red Shore right now. Getting some Ember Essence. The most valuable resource. Embers Adrift. What's up, PQOA? Nostalgia first. Yeah, that is true. Yes, he did pop in the broken stream. It actually wasn't a broken stream. I thought it was a broken stream. I canceled it real quick.
There it is. Now I got the notification for the broken stream. Neat. I have to go find it myself.
I've got it linked to Discord. Sun is rising.
Need to kill faster.
And if you want to join us, we have room for one of any class, and we need one healer. For a healer, we should be good with the 24 plus, but 26 is the sweet spot for XP.
Nathan, you're my sweet spot.
Ah. It's the Mrs. birthday. She said she loves your intro. I must concur. Happy birthday, EQ Nostalgia's wife. And I know how old you are, too. And I know you're not supposed to talk about a woman's age, but you're exactly 24. So happy 24th birthday, Yay! Forever 24.
You're not supposed to mention that.
It's forever 24, dude.
Uh-huh. Are you forever 24?
And no, I'm forever. I think I'm locked in at like 30. Yeah, 30. I think I'm locked in at 30. I'm a 30-something years old. That's what I am.
You're closing in on big 4-0, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a 30-something for a little bit longer.
Hey, is it true if I mute your stream, you don't get the view count?
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Witcher quit his job, but Pennsylvania requires you give them a month to find a new teacher. You can lose your license. Now to find work from home job that I don't hate. Agreed. A job you don't hate. Like I talked about in another stream, here's how you can find out if you hate your job or not. If when your alarm goes off to get up for work and you say a cuss word, that's your first word out of your mouth, depending on the severity of the cuss word, like F being the F-bomb being the worst. Like if you just say, damn, that's not as bad as dropping a really loud top of your lungs F-bomb, right? That's how you can judge. That's how you know, do I really like my job? Because you're most honest when you first wake up and you realize what's ahead of you.
Or if your first thought is, should I call in or do
Right.
Yeah, if you're just like, oh, fudge, I gotta go to work. That's not too bad. Like, you're probably okay with your job. I've hated every job. I just think I hate mornings. And there's also that. You could just hate mornings. But that deep sense of dread, right? I think we've all at least had one or many jobs like that where you're having a dream. Dude, I remember a job I had one time that I hated so bad that I remember watching Walking Dead and thinking, I wish this would come true so I wouldn't have to go to this crappy job. I would rather risk dying to zombies and everybody's life be in danger in the whole apocalypse and have to go to this freaking job. Like, I remember legitimately thinking that.
Nathan. I think we lost. Yeah, looks like we came back. Never mind.
Oh, dude, I've had that happen to me 2,000. I thought about even saying that. I remember looking at the dog and being envious because they get to sleep and stay home, and they're all cuddled up with your wife, and you're like, dang it. That sucks. I wish I was the dog. I've thought that too. Not with this. Obviously not in my current job. Obviously not.
So did you want to cuddle up with your dog or your wife?
I want to cuddle up with my wife.
Just making sure.
But the new puppy did sit on my lap, literally doing nothing but napping all day while I made videos. Had to take him out once. He wiggled around. I took him outside. He used the bathroom. He came back, went back to sleep in my lap. Super chill dog.
Sounds like he made a friend.
Yeah, super chill dog. We've always had hyper dogs. This is the first chill dog I've ever had. Always have labs or boxer bulldogs or the Australian Shepherd. He was a wild one when he was little. Yeah, I don't wake up and I go, crap, I have to stream today. It does not happen. Like, oh crap, I gotta play some video games today. No, that doesn't happen. No. Oh yeah, you're in, baby. Is the thing still here? I wasn't paying attention if the,
No, it looks like it left now.
Dang it. Alright, well, how much did you guys end up with? I filled up. Nice. How are you guys looking?
It's again enough for 16 charges. So I'm down by 4 40.
I got it full.
I got here late, so.
Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's see if anybody wants to join us.
I'm gonna go check this. See if there maybe is one nearby. Try to fill up. I need to make these things more noticeable in jungles. Either they appear through the forest, or they go tall. I can't see anything. We have one healer, huh?
Yeah, we got our healer. So now anybody can join. Recommended 26 plus. But I mean, if you want to come before that, as long as you're not too below that, it should be fine.
Yeah, I finally decided to drop a skill off of this guy. I got sick of fighting it, so I was like, fuck, frick it. I'm going to drop weaponsmith and just focus on.
Wait, what are you focused on right now with them?
Yeah, I just kept my tinkering. But it means I'll probably be taking up,
Dang, this is gonna be a fun group. We got, like, all DPS or wardens. Alright, now we're a full group. Are you guys running up there looking for something?
just looking for a quick ember. That's ember place. I don't know where Z's going.
Probably the same. Let's probably head it up here, see if that one thing's open. Spot up here where the go vote in the gaming awards. Yeah, I'm gonna get a are you talking about the real gaming awards, or are you talking about Redbeard Flynn's? Because I'm gonna make a video about Redbeard Flynn's tomorrow. Redbeard Flynn has a fun gaming award where it's stuff we like best old school MMO, best new old school MMO coming out, best content creators. You can go vote for your boy. Oh, he's looking for the ancient bear.
What ancient bear?
I don't know. Working as a stalker at Walmart, started to turn to a real jerk, had to leave retail and food service, so crushing, yeah. Both, yeah. Game of the Year, I think, absolutely belongs rightfully to Baldur's Gate 3.
Wait, you don't think it should go to Starfield?
No. No way.
No.
That would, if they did that, I would actually be mad. Like, Starfield's okay. Glad some people are loving it. Definitely the best Xbox release of the year.
What's that? Wasn't Baldur's Gate 3 on Xbox as well?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Best Xbox release of the year. But they didn't get... No, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't out yet on... Sorry, I misunderstood what you said. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't out on Xbox yet. It's supposed to come out by the end of the year, so... We'll see. It came to PlayStation 5, though.
And the only reason it got delayed on Xbox was because of the weird policy Microsoft had where all features had to be available on both the S and the X series, and the S series is underpowered. They couldn't get the multiplayer to work. And finally, they worked a deal with Microsoft where the S won't have multiplayer. By multiplayer, I mean, it will have multiplayer, but it won't have split-screen multiplayer, couch co-op. He wasn't up? Alright, we'll just meet up at the entrance to Forgotten Depths then?
But if it's forgotten, how do you remember it?
I know.
Yeah, they made some changes to the alchemy system for at least two of the warden spells.
Did it make them better?
In my opinion, yes. Below, instead of doing 10 seconds more, now hits 2 targets, which is one of my suggestions I made, and one of the broken spells now has kind of what I suggested as well.
Nice.
20%. However, I still think callback essence level 2 should be just higher damage on your tank instead of doing it group wide.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd rather keep the focus on the tank than everybody getting the buff and taking hits. Did you ever look at the red moon closely?
A little bit, why?
Me, it seems like it's a bit translucent.
Is it?
I think it is. Doesn't look as solid as Eye of Ivac. Although in this cloud cover you can't freaking see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's true. With all these wardens, we're going to have a lot of backup heals. Alright, and as we're zoning into Forgotten Depths and our adventure's about to begin, everybody in chat, please hit that like button like it owes you money. It helps YouTube say, hey, let's show this video to somebody else. Let's maybe let people know that Nathan's live.
Thought I hit the like button, but it was probably on your broken video.
Yeah. I'm gonna rest off a little bit of my. Took a little bit of injury here. Yeah, Tandy line if you want to switch. Forbidden.
We're gonna have to remove Tandy there.
Is Black Widow her, I'm assuming?
I don't know. You'll have to ask. I would assume so, since the switch happened like that.
Yeah, as quick as it went, I think it is. Okay.
Black Widow is a brig.
Yeah. Alright, we can go down and kill... We just don't want to go too deep until Tandy gets back.
Did you jump down and kill yourself?
No, I didn't. It used to, sometimes even if you click the ladder, sometimes you'd still fall. Oh,
Yeah, I
oh
did
my
that last
gosh.
time.
Alright, well, we got a lot of wardens. I'm not pulling anymore.
That pull makes me wish I had my jug down here. A little AoE slaughtering.
With 57%.
I'm at 16%.
Susan Ding, I'm put on my fancy shield.
You don't have any fancy pants?
I'm pretty happy with my pants. Lookout folds, they're gold, they're pretty fancy. Those tends to be the death of us to think the whack slew. Yeah, it's true. Alright, Black Widow's in Red Shore, so we'll head back and get her as soon as she zones in. Might still be clear.
Should still be cleared.
Yeah, you can join our guild, Alexander. What's your character's name? I'll invite you right now. Drop your character's name there. The Gus Club. If we can talk whoever's going to end up setting up the guild in WoW Season Discovery, we should totally call that guild the Cuss Club.
I don't know if I dig that name.
That feels very World of Warcraft to me. It's my childhood club, dude. I'm the founder. I'm one of the original founders of the Cuss Club when I was like 6 years old. Well, there went slow. And I'm gonna grab them all magic here.
Be standing close to them.
Down. That was a big one.
On the way.
I'm just gonna release. It's not very far of a run.
Chase up here. Oh, he came up!
Yeah, they'll follow you. Yeah, zone it out. Zone it out. Oh gosh, I got 1 hit point, or else I would pull it off of you. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, did you make it? It's hard to tell. You might zone in dead.
Yeah, I think Mugen died.
I'm stuck. What the hell?
You died in the nether realm between zones, I think.
I'm stuck on the door. It's not giving me the option to release.
Congrats, Witcher. Hope you enjoy working from home, mate. We've been doing it for many years now. It's great.
I'll be right back. Wait a minute.
He's joking, Alexander. But let me know your character's name so I can get you an invite.
Uh-oh. Something just killed Zig. Did he fall off the ladder?
Yeah. He must have. Unless
Still
that
got
thing
him
was
off there.
pathing back. That thing
So-
pathing back might have got him.
Oh man, I'm gonna die again. Oh shit, running for the door.
I think I might have zoned in at the wrong time.
There's one right at the door, Nathan.
Of course, my loading screen's going to go ridiculously slow. It's probably pounding me.
Nope, he went away.
Okay. Yeah, the entrance looks safe now.
Now we got red power. I'll be right back.
All right. We're just having a few misadventures till Black Widow got here, that's all. Backgrounds, it's not just a name, it's a way of life. That's true.
Well, if you're gonna stick with the same theme, wouldn't it be, shouldn't we be ghost runners?
Yeah.
For,
I guess. I don't like. It would be.
Spectre sweepers?
What?
Spectre sweepers?
Spectre sweepers. Yeah, hit that like button like it owes you money, guys. It helps a lot. Alright, let's try this again. Now with the full party.
Just shoot the damn thing.
There we go. Yeah, now we got a brig. Yeah, we got crowd control now. We got that crowd control. What's up, Remy D? He says, go Mugen. Played Ocarina of Time, my son, today for 2 straight hours. Nice. Does he like it? That Monsters Memory stream was super cozy. Looking forward to more of that. Yeah. We'll definitely be streaming again in December. They could do another surprise stream. They did one the following day, but I was with family. I couldn't do it. So we could see another stream suddenly again. Yeah, Eminem's got that cozy and intense feel. Yeah. Ridiculously strong EverQuest vibes.
I might have to try out Shadow Mode next time.
Yeah. Was it available for testing? I didn't remember.
Looked like almost all the classes were.
It's pretty wild. They already got the classes in.
Who would have thunk it, right?
I didn't think it was possible.
No.
What's your luck snake?
I hope when we can fish, we catch baby muck rivers.
Yeah. Or when you're reeling it in, one of these suckers spawns on you at the beach.
Yep, you gotta fight it.
Yeah.
Or run away.
So you want some baby muck, huh?
Yep.
You didn't have enough of your own kids' baby muck when they were growing up, huh?
Baby muck?
Yeah, poopy diapers.
Oh. I thought you were referring to baby food.
Could do it with that too. Or are they suddenly puking on you for no reason?
Yeah, my daughter puked right on my face. I was doing that thing where you hold them up, you know, above you. She puked right on my face.
Yeah, young ones seem to have that projectile vomit. Sitting there playing, having a good time, and all of a sudden, bleh. It's like,
No, and they just go about their day. Yeah, grilled baby muck ripper, delicious, yeah. +7 to stamina regen. I guess it'd be food, so it'd be health regen.
poison? I would think it'd be poisonous, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I think if you cook it correctly, if you remove the poison gland. Maybe if it's a low-level cook, maybe you think you're going to get health regen, you get poisoned instead.
Nathan, which way do you want to go?
Let's go... We got a pretty good group. We could go either way. If you want to go down to the Slagjacks, we should be able to pull that off.
Yeah, I saw a slag go Ashen one time. I think it was on one of Elloa's streams.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that yet. Like a pufferfish, exactly. Obsessed with Monsters and Memories as a condition. Yeah, the test we had the other day really, it's everything's falling into place for that game, I feel like.
So you might go cheat on Embers Adrift with M&M? Is that what you're saying?
Listen, me and Embers Adrift aren't in a monogamous relationship.
Oh, yeah. Did you let Ember know that? Notice that?
Elloa was playing Monsters and Memories with us. She asked if we were starting a guild. I think those two teams are gonna collaborate on some stuff that Sparrow set up. Seems like they've got some good talks going on.
So Elloa was cheating on her own game.
I think that's a good way to be when you're an indie developer. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Like Brad McQuaid, I think he would have, if he were alive, he'd totally be playing some of these games. He definitely would have played Monsters and Memories. I think he would be playing some Embers.
Call it research. There you go.
Yeah, it's R&D, and it's just good. It's just good, healthy to have relationships with other people doing the same thing you're doing.
Yeah.
You can help each other out, you know, like these people already solved the memory leak issue, right? I don't know if Pantheon figured that out yet or not, but it's a common issue with games made in Unity, and it, you know, there's nothing wrong with them friending up, and that guy, Adric, I believe it is, that figured it out. Oh, no, Undone figured it out. Let him help them, just tell him what he did, kind of thing. Help him out. What's the M&M guild going to be called? That's a good question. Mr. C says, hopefully Cuts Club. Probably, we'll probably revive Corpse Run, most likely. I'm not sure yet. We may vote on it. I may just throw it up in a vote, because I'll be playing Monsters and Memories a lot, so that'll be a game I'll start the guild myself. Because I know I'll be playing it a lot. I don't like to make the guild myself if I'm not sure how long I'm going to be playing, or if I'm not sure I'm going to take it super seriously, etc. I don't want to make the guild, because then, you know, the guild falls apart. But Monsters and Memories, I know for a fact I'm going to be playing the crap out of, so. I know the community loves it. It's the most popular stream I've done in ages. It seems like the only people say anything negative about Monsters and Memories haven't played Monsters and Memories. Or the obvious people that there's no way they would like that kind of game style, right? Like when people are like, I would play Monsters and Memories if it was action combat. Like, you know, those people just aren't really the target audience, you know?
Yeah. I'm over action combat.
Dude, I'm super over it. When you're playing for 4 hours plus, action combat is annoying as crap.
It's not even that new. If you think about it.
It's old. Action combat's old to start. Getting it right in an MMO is new, though. Because I would say, like, ESO and all that, that's, like, really rough, not intuitive, not really in the spirit of an action RPG. But now they're starting to get it. Like, New World, that's legitimate. That's legitimate action combat.
Well, Ultima Online was technically action combat.
Oh, that's silly. It was not. You had auto attack. If you have auto attack, it's not action combat.
You had to aim where you were shooting your arrows and all.
Oh, it might have put a little bit elements in there, but it wasn't action combat. It was still tab target, click target, even.
Clicking the target just showed their health.
We had to you clicked them to highlight them, and then you started doing your attacks. Would you say that you enjoyed Monsters and Memories more than Embers, or is it the same for both? Or is Embers in the lead right now? How do you feel about both games, and will you play both? Yeah, I'm definitely going to play both. It's hard to compare them. They're very different. So here's what I'll say. Embers Adrift has the old school feelings, right? But Embers Adrift is unique. The way they've decided to do things, like their magic system, the way that works. Their solution to corpse runs with the bag runs. It seems like or even the compass, the way they do like sense heading or a compass with using a planet in the sky. They just, I feel like Embers Adrift has found like these really cool solutions that really fit with their game. Whereas I feel like Monsters and Memories also comes up with cool solutions and new ways to do old school stuff. But Monsters and Memories is rooted very, very, very deeply in being the new EverQuest. Whereas Embers is just an old school MMO that's totally its own category in old school MMO design. Whereas, you know, if you like EverQuest, then how in the world would you not love Monsters and Memories, right? This one, there may not be a perfect one-to-one, you know, everybody likes EverQuest, doesn't like Embers, right? Embers is unique in that way.
Is there even a directional heading in Monsters and Memory yet?
Not yet. Not that I noticed anyway, yeah. Yeah, and Embers is a game you can play right now, right? Like, it's launched. And we're just getting updates now. And they come fast, and they're impressive. Great development team. So, you know, it's hard to compare them, because for one thing, Monsters and Memories isn't out. I think we understand, though, enough about Monsters and Memories to kind of understand what it's going to be like. Yeah, Monsters and Memories is going to be a really big deal. Like, I think the EverQuest community is going to be slobbering on that for a long time. Yeah, Monsters Memories was really good, dude. I'm still in a bit of a state of shock, to be honest, of how awesome that was. You know, sometimes you have those gaming experiences that are just so pure and good that you can't help but feel like it's Christmas time. That's like how I felt playing M&M last Saturday.
I'm finding all those weird sounds.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude. That watery mushroom cave was that was the highlight. I feel like that was so awesome.
There's the one after it where you had the weird calyx.
And what a way to end it with the dragons attacking. That was freaking cool.
The one area with all the massive amount of stars in the sky.
Yeah.
Looked like you went to a new planet.
And once again, Pantheon's kind of on a different trajectory, too, than M&M. Monsters and Memories is legitimately like a one-to-one. You like EverQuest, you're going to like Monsters and Memories. Whereas even Pantheon, that's not going to be a perfect transfer. It's super possible. The gameplay loop in Pantheon is freaking every bit as good. But Pantheon's got a long road. It feels like Pantheon has a much longer road ahead of it than Monsters and Memories. It feels like Monsters and Memories just absolutely slapping it out.
I think Pantheon should take a lesson from
Yeah,
M&M.
They should.
I agree.
I don't think
They're
they will,
trying to
but
be-
they should.
They're trying to be all secretive and like, oh, we don't want everything to be known. Just let them have fun.
Yeah, let us have fun with it. We're gonna love it.
Right? Open some
And
things
and
up.
when people say, and also when Pantheon does that thing where they're like, we're afraid that if you know all the content, you won't play our game. We still play EverQuest. Oh
Right,
my gosh, that's obviously not an issue for this community, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. First streamer group to find the deep dunes. When we got to the other side and we went over there where the Goblin City was. Really, it's a giant city, but we're the first streaming group to do that.
Because we went exploring, went off the beaten path, trying instead of doing what everybody else was doing, grinding away, trying to see how far they can get through us.
Yeah, in December for the 34 hour test, however long it ends up being, I would like to actually try to, like, you know, level up and, you know,
Yeah,
play the game a little more
spells.
naturally. But if we get distracted, we want to just go explore, I'm cool with that too.
I would say that's and like, okay, we got a couple hours left.
Right.
Let's go explore.
Yeah, let's just go. Yep, agreed.
Hell, they even encouraged us to go off the beaten path. They were giving us buffs that we had really no right in having because they're being like we had them. Do you think? I don't think Pantheon would do that.
Well, not allowed to comment.
You can give your opinion, can't you?
Not really, because I have a direct answer to that, and I'm not allowed to say because of NDA. They do a lot of stuff too. Let's just say that. I'm allowed to say that. They do a lot of stuff too. The devs will have come in. It just wasn't. It wasn't during live streams. Unfortunately, it was during private NDA tests. I've had them come show some cool stuff, and but the only people who got to see it was the people in my group.
That's different.
It's very different. Yeah, the water effects were pretty impressive, especially if they already have swimming in the game.
The swimming was perfect, man.
Yeah, I loved it. I feel like I went back and watched it again. I think the only thing they need to add, which they obviously will, is some sound effects to go along with it, right? To make it sound like you're underwater. A splash effect when you jump in the water would add a lot. And that's it. It works. I think as far as the animation, everything, it's fine. It looks great.
I think they could use mouse control on controlling where your depth is. You know what I mean?
I thought it did have that. Like when you hold down the right click, that's how I was moving around.
Yeah, that's how I swam with.
Now, there was some water that I think was glitchy, Mugen, that you might be talking about. Like when we went in that, mushroom cavern, I noticed sometimes it wouldn't let me, but it was so dark, I don't know how deep that water was. And that might be why I couldn't. It felt like it was weird there. But when I was just out swimming, when we were out at the ocean, it was working for me. Just hold down right click and then just, you know, move my camera in the press forward and they would swim in that direction. I was really digging the underwater reflections. Yeah, doesn't it remind you of Ocarina of Time Zora's Domain? Yeah, it was the same, like a way higher fidelity of that, yeah. Been recruiting my wife and kids to download and explore with me. Nice! Raising them right. Raising those kids right. Still play EverQuest. 3-box Barb Ranger Mage. Okay, I got the 3 up on me. I'm gonna grab the 2 up. We'll kill the 2 up first. They got the 3 up asleep. Perfect. I like the ambience in this room with the waterfall sound. I was shot by the water. The animations there, it looks gorgeous too. The whole game looks great. I agree. The way the sunlight shimmered on the riverbed, yeah, while the water was, yep, chef's kiss. It was awesome. EverQuest Next had really awesome looking water too. It really did. EverQuest 2 actually did some really good stuff with water for the time too, with the ripples, and there'd be different. Sometimes it'd be really rough water. Sometimes it'd be nice and smooth, and they did good. And I'll tell you who else has good water. I can't remember any underwater. I don't even know if there is any underwater. But the swimming across and the surface of water reflections and things in Lord of the Rings Online looks really good. I don't think they have underwater though. Now that I'm thinking about it. A skybox at night? Yeah. Great for Fade Art. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. Hardly anybody ever talks about it, but that water was pretty freaking good. We'll be seeing Grand Theft Auto 6 soon. Did you guys see the leak? It looked pretty crazy. Rumor is, on Grand Theft Auto 6 is that there's going to be, you'll choose male or female protagonists. Probably the same story, but like you just choose, you know, when you make your character or whatever. I don't know if you get to create the character or not, but I bet you do. What they look like. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be insane. Can't wait. Yeah, it's going to blow up, dude. Grand Theft Auto 5 still ranks like top 10 selling games every month for like, how many years has it been? Forever? It came out in like the PlayStation 3 generation. It's like probably the biggest selling franchise of our age, of this time, I mean. How will they top 6? Well, man, we probably won't get Grand Theft Auto 7 for another 10 years. Because, I mean, they just keep improving the online aspect of Grand Theft Auto 5, and it lasted forever. A lot of people play on that role-playing Grand Theft Auto game like it's a MMO as well. I wish Rockstar would make a fantasy game. The Matrix came off that tech demo? Yeah.
Hate to see it, but this upper level of FD isn't all that great on EXP anymore. At least this area.
What about it?
Not great EXP for me.
Well, not right here. But what about the whole time I've been in here? I've gotten a lot. I've gotten, for my level, that's a lot. I've gotten, what, 3% already? It's pretty fast for me. But these are 2-ups and stuff. We got to get into the next. Sagjack should be crazy good. What are these con to you, Mugen? Yellow?
Light blue?
Oh, you're 33. Never mind.
What do you think of?
That's why it's not that great.
Yes. If they were dark blue, yeah, they'd be pretty good, yes. Darker's got pretty good DPS. Juggernaut's got some sick DPS once again.
Yeah.
What was it, level 22 when you finally get their first dot? Yeah. That just upgrades their DPS a lot. Oh, but you see a two-up cave rat over there, which means some bosses and stuff.
Wait a minute.
Usually, what?
What is over there? I don't remember that way.
That's always been there.
What does it lead to over there? Oh, is that where it just goes back behind?
Yes.
I thought we were somewhere else.
Nope, we're near FD2.
Yep. Does everybody, by the way, let me make sure everybody have the fire down the steps.
You take that pretty quick.
I've been in there before. I think I do.
Yeah, we ran down there when we came.
Yeah.
Let's go down there just in case. Make sure everybody gets it.
Okay. Good call out, I say. Set a wreck a party if we die and somebody's all the way at the entrance.
Oh, these guys are orange con to me. Everybody down here, get your 1% back.
Yeah, Zig said take a left, don't go straight. Yeah, you don't run into those guys. Almost, though, because with Mugen's gelling me up to 33, those are yellow. So almost, it's almost time.
You mean orange?
Or orange, yeah, orange, yeah. Oh, dark yellow, same difference.
So what are you calling orange? Dark yellow?
I actually think the orange in this game does look yellow to me. It looks like, you know, dehydrated pea yellow, you know?
Wow. The things we learn about each other in streams. Huh?
Like when you pee and you're like, I need to drink some water. I didn't know it was this bad. I miss the feeling of games being dangerous like EverQuest did. Lower Guk Unrest. Yep. I get that from this game 100%. Definitely, you get that from Monsters and Memories too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of the corpse run. I think they need to
Yeah,
do that.
I agree. I think the corpse run they do in Embers is freaking perfect. Like, you know, you got to go get your stuff, but like you get to keep the stuff you got on. I feel like we're too old for that nonsense. I know some people still like it, but the people that there's way less people who like it, I think, than who would rather just not have to do a naked corpse run. I'm okay at corpse runs, but naked corpse run, I don't know. I mean,
hope they change that.
if they leave it, I'm gonna play anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna stop me from playing, but I would like, as it gets further in development and testing, that they lighten the load just a little bit. And yeah, and losing your spell book, yeah, that's a little much in my opinion. I mean, I'll still play it. It's not like I'll be like, I'm not playing this game, but you know, like, it's a little much. It's a little much. I think right now in testing, it's fine. You know, because we know that that character's going to get wiped anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But I think at release, that's gonna crush some souls.
I think you're gonna get a whole lot of new players with that.
Oh yeah.
I think the original makers of EverQuest say that the corpse run was a bit much.
Yeah. Of course, if they decide to go with it, you know, hey.
Well, it was kind of a play on D&D. I mean, you die in D&D, you're technically your character
You're done, yeah.
deleted.
Elloa's soul was crushed when she fell down in that dungeon and died. Oh, she fell down the plank like Tetsu did? Oh no. Poor Elloa.
Yeah, we got lucky with the GMs being around. Where must have been that. Nathan.
Yeah, we would have been screwed too. We would have been screwed too if the Des wouldn't help us. Which, by the way, when the game launches, they're not going to hold our little hands no more.
Yeah.
They're going to be laughing at us.
No more napalm streamer privilege.
Dude, I can't believe we all didn't fall down in the
Yeah.
hole. Because
Yeah,
we didn't
or-
see it. We did not
No.
see it. I just ran up.
I ran by and I was like, is that a hole there? And then Tetsu's like, I fell down.
Did you guys see when I released the video today, the slow-mo of him screaming as he falls? He's like, ah!
I didn't watch it.
It's so funny.
Well, I ran up and was like, wait a minute, that's a hole. What? How are people getting across? It's like,
We just accidentally ran across,
Yeah.
most of us.
And it's funny because that piece of that plank goes at a diagonal. It's not even a straight plank. So
Yeah.
how we all didn't fall was amazing.
It was just an accident. All right, we got two, both 3-ups. We'll get the profit first. Hey, what's up, Naos?
and then I turned on my light and I was like, oh, there's a plank there.
Did she get her stuff back? Were you guys able to get her corpse back, Mr. C, when that happened? I'm sure Robert is keeping an invoice of all the GM reses he handed out. The bill will be in the mail.
Right? But that'll be a fun dungeon
Yeah, it will.
to go play in and just slowly creep on in.
Yep. No, the corpses are still down there. Brigands for the win! What's up, Ken? Hoping for a wipe because I was level 4 with the big two-hander. Yeah, I think there will be a wipe. I don't think they've confirmed that. I think they will. I don't think they would have given me that cape if they weren't planning on wiping, to be honest.
And you're low enough level, just delete it, start over.
Yeah. I was a dwarf, yes. I love the dwarf model. I think they nailed it. That big bushy beard was awesome. Yeah, and Mugen found a two-hand axe for me, and it was super epic. That's what I ended up using.
That thing grew.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, if they gave you stuff, you're for sure wiping. That's the way I took it. That was just show off to the stream because I was talking about that they have capes. We're pretty sure they had capes in the game. So he gave me one just to show it. Now, he didn't have... I don't remember... It was a low-level cape he gave me. I don't even think it had stats on it. They have 1 AC, I believe.
Yeah, but somebody got a bunch of the dragon loot. I don't know if they're gonna let somebody keep all that.
Yeah.
That'd be insane if they did, though. I think Eco Nostalgia got the shield, didn't you? From the dragon? It's got no stats. I thought so. Couldn't remember, though.
Yeah, but somebody got the J-Boot equivalent of run.
Oh, well, there you go. Right now, they are not... yeah, they're not planning a wipe. At this time. They can always change.
Well, then somebody's got some nice loot on their character.
And Zucan, you do the art in the game, is that right?
Ooh, these are dark blue. These should be nice EXP.
We're talking about monsters and memories. That sword has 120 fire proc on it, and same for a newbie. During the surprise stress test, I got some video absolutely owning wildlife. Oh, that's cool. Character art, Zucan says. And weapons and armor. You're doing a fantastic job, dude. It hits right in the heart, man. Right in the heart. I loved it. I was squilling with delight before I even started the game, just looking at the character models. I really was. I was so excited about the freaking... just the way it looked was so cool.
They need to give ogres bushier beards, I think.
Sound like Elloa had a lot of fun, and the cool thing about Elloa playing Monsters and Memories is that she didn't play EverQuest back in the day. So this is like her first experience in that kind of MMO.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I wasn't scared till I saw him come out.
Oh, we got a big boy.
Just gonna try to run them, or...
We just need to focus on something.
Okay, there's one down. I'm grabbing this cultist because he's on the healer. Trying slow. Takes a second. I'm out of stamina. Big heal.
Which one are we fighting?
Okay, I'm pulling this cultist back. Oh, I'm down. Dang it. I could have used a potion. Side jacks up. Oh, we're wiping. Oh, nice CC.
Gotta live up to the guilt name at least once.
Well, good thing we double checked that fire spot.
Hold on, somebody's live.
What's up, Wild Relic? I think he released.
No, he'd be higher than 5%.
Oh man, it started me at the entrance, dude. Wonder why I did that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see he said don't release. Well, I did. Why did it start me at the beginning? Oh, good God. Everything spawned here, too.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to make our way back.
She was really struggling with the whole spells and spellbook thing. Yeah. I'd say when the game launches, it'll like probably when you first start the game, kind of step you through that kind of stuff. Yeah, super fast on the development. Powerful tools, yeah, apparently. Armor scales to each race really well, yeah.
Can we zone out at this fire?
I don't think. No, the zone on somewhere else. Unless they changed it. We should go get our health back, though.
Just eating low sodium Ritz crackers and playing EverQuest 2. It's Heroes Festival right now. It's 3xXP, yep. On both EverQuest 1 and 2, yep. Does Embers will allow add-ons? I don't think so at this time. I don't know. I have no idea. I need a developer to answer that question. I don't know. There aren't any right now that I'm aware of. I think... I don't know. It's hard to answer some question. I'm not a developer. I'm not sure. I like everything about Monsters Memories except miming spells, putting things on your action bar, etc. The rest was good. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't...
While you're wait...
What was that?
While you're waiting for us, why don't you get your health back?
Yeah, that's true. Elloa loved the art style and the atmosphere, but thought it was pretty hardcore, calling Embers an easy game in comparison.
She's not wrong.
I still would say easy would be being way overly harsh, but well, Embers is... I would say that Embers feels more modern in a lot of senses compared to Monsters and Memories. Like, I don't think it would be too crazy for somebody to just hop on Embers right now and start playing that had never played an MMO before. I think they'd figure it out pretty quick. Whereas if somebody... Of course, Monster Memories isn't done yet, right? But currently just jumping on a test phase with Monsters and Memories, never played an MMO before, or even just never played EverQuest before, I could see it would be really intimidating right now. But I think by the time we get to launch, it'll be a gentler wade in.
I hope so.
Embers was hardcore as crap in beta, from all the conversation I've had, and then even at launch, it was way more hardcore than it is now. We didn't have you couldn't like teleport. The monoliths didn't exist. Leveling up was quite a bit more extreme. There was less ways to get out of a dungeon. It was way darker.
There's a midpoint to get out.
Yeah, Embers is fun. Well, I definitely wouldn't release if I thought it was even possible it would put me at the entrance.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's a glitch. I knew there was a glitch like that in this dungeon, but that was a while back. I figured they'd already fixed it by now. Going off of Elloa's comments, I want it to be close to EverQuest, but not adding some clunky systems for the sake of, but they were an EQ. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think we'll start seeing concessions on stuff like that as it gets closer to launch. But I think some things they may just leave in just for the sake of nostalgia, too. Like, it wouldn't shock me if the whole memming and all that stays in the game, right? That's super EverQuest. The magic in Embers is a system that's used sparingly, not just cast this, then cast that. Yep. Alex, she was generally referring probably to the difficulty of the mobs. Like, a lot of people that were trying to solo in Monsters and Memories, like, they were dying really quick. Like, you just can't solo in that game. Not even at level 1. Like, even cons were whooping your butt. I mean, you can, but you're gonna die a bunch. Stuff like that. Whereas you can solo in Embers. Like, when you start out, you just can kill 1-ups, no issue. You know, you gotta take a break every now and then, but it's not that bad. And then, of course, the miming the spells and getting them in the spell book, then putting them on your hotbar. All that kind of stuff feels really, really, really strange to somebody who's not played EverQuest. Latency.
I'm not sure which way to go.
The latency. Uh-oh. And watch it put you guys at the right spot, and we still won't be near each other. The latency was the main issue, but yeah, I think though too that the latency was super to be expected with how many people are in one single zone. Oh, and the death penalties, losing everything on your body, including your spells. Yeah. What happened? You guys got a bunch on you?
I don't know this dungeon that well.
Did you just take a wrong turn and a bunch of stuff jumped you?
Either turn was going. I don't remember. We came down and everything was light blue now. Everything is respawning higher level. Let's see where it puts me. I think I'm by you, Nathan.
Yeah, I think we're all by Nathan now.
Alright, well that's good. At least we're back together. So that's a long way to work your way back up.
Well, some of them didn't die yet. I notice in some of these dungeons that it doesn't account for level difference, so if we might technically be closer to this one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That might be true. Oh no, she stopped playing for the day after that? I didn't know that. Remember the old Final Fantasy days when you had to really think about party composition? What items to wear for resistance? Yep. Wiping in dungeon, losing tons of time. Yep.
Because from here it says my bag is 74 meters away.
Yeah, it does. Did they try dying to get to us? Or no?
It's up to them. It's up to them if they want to die.
Oh, it spawned them down in the bottom one. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Alright, well, let's start... Oh, wait. Yeah. All of us are full. Let's start working our way down to them, at least.
Oh, see, he didn't spawn by us.
Yeah, it's putting him on the other one. We're going to start working our way to you.
Okay. So we don't have our CC with us, huh?
Nope. What's up, Grando Reaper?
This is gonna be interesting.
I'm kind of getting bored of most MMO games, to be honest. I don't know why. I mean, Final Fantasy 14's been a blast, but also a pain in the butt. I had a lot of fun at ESO, but I'm kind of just waiting for news on EQ3.
Gonna be a minute.
Yep.
Couple minutes.
They're talking about 2028, but it wouldn't shock me if it's not a year or two after that. Loved the Monsters and Memories, man. I had a blast. Loved it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
To be as early in development as it is and already be that fun and have that many things working is pretty crazy.
And the devs basically encouraging us to explore stuff that wasn't even close to ready.
And the ones making that game don't even share an office. They live different parts of the country. One's even in Germany.
I didn't realize that. Wow.
Interesting. It's weird that part of our group got spawned down there.
He must have just been like a few meters in the right direction. You get
Yep.
that fire.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Somebody just died.
They're probably trying to die to us, if I had to guess.
Well, let's see where he respawns at, so we don't have to.
This is 97 meters.
Yeah, we're getting farther away. I don't even know where we all died.
EQA might have been the last old school MMO made. Yeah, Vanguard for sure, yeah. Vanguard was the last one. It was 2007. Well, this game now, I mean, this game is undeniably old school. So now we've got 2021, because that's when this game launched. And actually, you could make a really strong argument that nobody could really argue against you that Project Gorgon as well. Whatever year that technically were released, I think they still consider that in beta or something, or early access, maybe.
I think it's early access.
If we're talking about released.
Pay to loot.
Project Gorgon, I thought was a scam. Like Career was a con man. No, it's a game lots of people play. They did run out of money. They said, so they're going into part-time development due to no funds.
Isn't it just a husband and wife team too?
What's that?
Wasn't it originally just a husband and wife team that made Project
Yeah.
Gorgon?
Yeah. But I'm assuming they're not making enough money to live off of it, so they're having to work other jobs. So they can't be full-time working on it like they were. Yeah, it was too goofy. Project Gorgon was too goofy for me. That's why I couldn't take it seriously. Thought it was cool, but...
Well, you didn't like the rhinos in the dungeon?
I mean, it was okay for a little laugh, but, like... Didn't think the dungeon design was that great. It was just kind of, it was okay. I don't know. The way the classes worked, wasn't a big fan. It was okay. I had fun with it, but it just... There's no way I could play that as my MMO.
Wasn't their class design more like Final Fantasy? Where you could mix and match or just open up all the classes eventually or something like that?
From my memory, it was like you did you had a class, but you did certain quests to unlock new abilities. Or something like that. I remember unlocking the ability to taunt. Had to go do a little quest for a guy. I don't really remember. I just remember it wasn't my cup of tea.
You could open up multiple classes, take what 2 different ones and mix and match them or something like that.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
So that had that Final Fantasy vibe to it, at least to me.
Darkfall. Oh my gosh, dude, I hate that game so bad. There's a hilarious video on my channel of me and Steve playing that game. The game sucks, freaking Darkfall. They re-released that game like 3 times.
Darkfall sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's an MMO, yeah. It was like trying to be a hardcore, try to get this guy on me. It's trying to be a hardcore PvP type game. It's gonna be rough. We got 2 3-ups. Nice,
stunned
nice
one.
stun.
They don't last long, but
It was good enough. Got us through that one to be dead. Waiting on stamina. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I think they increased the difficulty on 25 plus mobs a little too much in this game. It's starting to... Sometimes it feels impossible. Nice! Work trip ends tomorrow, so I'm finally start playing Embers before this weekend. Nice. Reign of Darkness, yeah. I was following that one. I knew all those developers. You know, I had low... You know, that was one that they had a lower scope on what they wanted to do. I was really hoping it would make it to release, but they had to cancel that one. You know, I had fun with it, though. I had a lot of fun with Reign of Darkness. That was like one dude made that MMO. One guy at launch. And then I think he hired one other guy. Reign of Darkness was pretty cool.
on cooldown, can't stun anything.
Yeah, I don't have no stamina. I can't taunt him. Gotta wait for it. There we go.
Here, watch this one.
What'd you just do to him? What was that?
I put on a big dot. His health is gonna melt. Look at that health just shrink.
Love it. Love it. Look at it.
That was helping me too.
That's epic.
That just cost me 50.
Yeah. Yeah, a quarter of all your Ember Essence if you're full.
Nope, I wasn't full. I only had like 16.
Did we make the 15.2? We were close. 15.2 thousand. The growing army.
The army of Nathan. Oh, we got a 2-up. I want to try to focus on that one. Or tank the 3-up and...
Yeah, I'm keeping the 3-up on me.
We got one down. We're technically, what, 4-manning this?
Yeah. Till we get to the rest of our group. Hopefully they're getting some kills in too.
I don't think they can with only 2 unless they're doing 2-ups. There aren't a lot of 2-ups. So did you see the bright green glowing hands before I cast it?
I didn't, I missed it.
Oh.
When the healer's a lot more fun. Yeah, it's intense.
Gotta be careful.
Which way did we go? I forgot. Did we go left?
I think we went this way.
Ooh, ghost pepper wings. They tear me up every time I feel like I swallowed a shake weight. Huh. They still bother you? When I eat ghost pepper chicken, my stomach is praising me and thanking me.
Maybe I should try it one day.
They're good. They are delish.
And There's supposed to be a place nearby that's serving that crap.
Serve
At
him.
least nearby to you.
Serve him what now? The ghost pepper chicken?
Somewhat nearby to you, I guess.
Yeah, there's one in Green Bay.
No.
It's a really good one. That's my favorite Popeyes in this area.
It's a good 40-minute drive for me, at least.
Look, you can make wings at home. You can make really good wings at home, but you can't make Popeyes ghost pepper wings at home. It's just, you know, they're breading. It's too unique. You can even buy Popeyes breading, which we've tried. It's still not as good. It's just not as good. It's not their true recipe.
I think you're just being biased now.
Dude, I'm a fan of Popeyes. It's good. It's good. It's my favorite.
I can't tell that you're a fan of Popeye.
Where'd I get the chest? So I'm wearing, what you see is actually a transmog. I've got it in my, what do they call it in this game?
Vanity item, vanity slot.
Vanity slot. It's Glenn's, which is my favorite chest piece in the game. But I'm actually wearing the Steel Chitin Cuirass. Plus 25 health or gen, plus 2 positional. But it's ugly. It's not a pretty one. The one I was wearing prior to this in previous streams, though, was pretty. Although Mugen said it wasn't gold. He said it was green. It was a color of gold. And that one was pretty.
It's not as bright as this one.
Yeah, this is a, yeah.
Vanity.
Yeah, this is the real gold.
That looked like a tarnished metal, which means it's probably not gold.
It was fool's gold.
If it tarnished green, I think it means it's bronze or copper or something like that. Maybe somebody in the chat will correct me.
Yeah, this is just from now, dude. This is just from this adventure. I was full before I came here. We killed a little bit of bears before the stream, and that's it. That's how quickly these things are tearing me up. This is just from... How long have we been here? About an hour, maybe? Yeah, about an hour. It's an hour of Forgotten Depths. It's already absolutely getting smashed.
Your armor?
Yeah.
You're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at even at 86%.
There you go. There's Witcher. With the facts. He says if you look at 24 karat gold, it has a green tinge. If you look at 18 karat or lower, it has duller sheen. The missus can tell you to get that bread that sticks to the wing. We always use egg.
Is this the way we came? Because it doesn't... I don't remember this.
I believe
many
it's the way
Myers.
we came. Yeah, we killed Myers.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember killing this many Myers, is what I'm saying. Two of our people, I don't know if they're getting any of the EXP. I don't know if they're in technical range of close enough or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, how far away does it say they are?
It says my bag is
Ooh. It says they're really far away, yeah.
Those guys are... Well, they're closer than my bag is.
Well, how do you do it? Tell me the secret, EQOA. One the other day that Neverwinter Nights was an MMO in the 90s published by... Oh, yeah, I forgot about... talking about the old one. It was more like a MUD on AOL. They charged by the hour. Yeah, it was on AOL. I remember it.
So you still got your CDs for 50 free hours of AOL or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. That they sent you one per day. Let's get a recipe. Okay, you're not sure. Typical, if we make wings at home, I don't do breading. I'm actually not a fan of breading on wings, usually, except for Popeyes. Normally, I get them naked. So when we make them at home, they're usually naked. But every once in a while, we'll make breaded.
So you like your chicken naked, huh?
Yep. Love that breading at Popeyes. Make a gold dust sauce. Getting too fancy for me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, QA. Too fancy. Too fancy. Sounds good, though. Hot sauce, barbecue, honey mustard. Oh, that sounds great.
Let's see. It's 135. Maybe we're getting closer, I don't know.
I didn't think we went this way. Did we?
I don't
Maybe.
think so either, but I don't know.
Just found the person that's pulling for us. I blame the polar, which is not me this time.
You can put torches on your bar now? What do you mean by that?
But you always could.
You could always do that.
What's it even mean?
The upper hot bar, you know, shift
Oh,
area.
yeah.
Is always there.
Yeah, I've always done that on mine. That's the only reason I'm able to do it, because we ain't got no bags.
Well, on one of mine, I put green.
Now imagine if we didn't even have our equipment and we had to go all the way that we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it. We'd have just been out of luck.
We'd have to call in another group.
Yeah, pretty much would have put the stream out of business. You know, like we would have just been sitting there.
We would add the big fancy football in his group to come down and rescue us. Oh, this looks familiar.
Yeah, I guess we did go this way. I think we just had more people. We were just killing it so much faster. Because we had the brigand then.
Oh, we should be pretty close to the other.
Yeah. Yeah, we're close now.
I think we ended up taking a wrong turn on our way back. So, some of us are going to have to track down our bags.
The spice you're referring to, Grand Reaper, I believe is the Cajun Sprinkle.
I thought that was your nickname. Aren't you the Cajun Sprinkle?
I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, good call out, Ken. Don't forget to hit that like button like it owes you money. It helps a lot. The mace? No, I did not see it. Anesthetos, we can't have them, by the way. We're not taking them to come help us.
Oh, there! I see somebody's bag on the bridge there. Is that yours?
It's not mine. Somebody's. Who's it say? We have to get closer. They sell Cajun whole turkeys at Popeyes? What? They do? Cajun whole turkeys at Popeyes? I didn't know about this. Well, what do you know? My family might be having a Popeyes Thanksgiving. I didn't know about that. Whole ass turkeys at Popeyes. That's probably what it's called on the menu, too.
Whole ass turkey?
Whole ass turkeys. That sounds... what I might do is I might go buy it, right, secretly. And then just put it in the oven, and the oven won't even be on, because I usually make the turkey at Thanksgiving. My wife makes all the other stuff, I make the turkey. And pretend like I made it. I may try that, see if I can pull that off. The classic.
Well, that's a new one. I didn't know that turkeys can make a turkey.
Turkeys make a turkey. That's how you know it's legit.
Is that the origin of your cannibalism? Cannibal dad?
What about them?
Turkey eating a turkey, isn't that a form of cannibalism?
Yeah, turkeys will eat turkey too. You can feed a turkey turkey meat, it'll eat it.
Chickens do the same thing.
Yep. The bird kingdom is down with cannibalism.
Oh, somebody got their bag back.
We made a turducken. We made a. Oh my gosh, what do they even call that monstrosity? Where you also stuff a chicken in the duck, and you stuff the duck in the turkey. What cheddarkin? I don't know what it's called, but we made that one time too.
Shurdurkin or some crap.
Yeah, it might be cheddarkin. It's a monstrosity, but it is good. Turducken. Maybe that's what it's called, yeah. I think I'm the only one in my family that likes duck. Nobody else likes duck in my family. Pigs will eat anything, it's true. But
I don't think I've ever tried duck.
it's good. It's an extremely dark meat. There is one thing that eats more than pigs do. Or will eat more things than pigs will. A goat, dude. A goat will actually eat anything.
Dude, a goat will eat a license plate, man.
Yeah, they really will. They'll eat a tire. My dad literally caught, he was like doing pavement, adding new pavement around his house, and he caught one of his goats eating the concrete. Like,
tasty.
no problem. Didn't hurt him. Eating concrete.
Sounds like a pretty dumb animal to me.
No, goats are cool.
Yeah.
They're actually kind of smart. They're actually pretty smart. One time my parents came in to visit, right? 'Cause they live in Texas now. They came in to visit family. So they were, they were up for about a week. They went back home. And the goats had busted down the door and dragged all their things into the house, rearranged the furniture, eat cabinets. I mean, there was hay all throughout the house. They'd made their little beds. They completely, my parents referred to that as the time the goats took over the farm. And they did. They absolutely took over.
Well, the guys that are in the basement fire, they should be able to come up now and help out.
Yeah, we're at the top of the stairs now. There's one at the top, though. It's a 3-up. So be careful. We'll wipe again. Maybe wait till we kill these. Out of stamina. Waiting on it. No, I didn't see that video, Thelder.
Hey, we got one of our party members back. Hey. Is everybody back now? Gang's all back?
Yep, looks like it.
Now we gotta go find where the hell our bags are. I think you died in a different area than we did.
Mine still says really far away.
Mine says about 100 and some meters away. And it's showing this way is question mark.
Duck tastes like what it ate. Diver duck tastes like rotten fish, and ducks taste like whatever the hell they ate. All I know is that land duck tastes a lot better. Yeah, I think that's all I've had. Definitely never had duck that tastes like rotten fish, so...
No, I never either.
So I must only had land duck. If your MMO doesn't have smugglers, it's not an MMO, says Grandel Reaper. Well, thankfully, we confirmed Monsters and Memories have smugglers. It almost killed. It was Chase Gibo across the map. We can confirm.
You think the GMs killed him for
I
us?
do. Because I saw, if you watch the stream, you can see one of them just suddenly drop dead.
We're gonna have to track down Nathan's bag. Yeah, we took a wrong turn because the bag's showing this way.
Yeah, mine is
What do you
too.
mean? We missing somebody.
Yeah, we are.
Our healer.
Zig. No, the healer's here. We're missing Zig.
Oh, never mind. Did he die somewhere?
No, he's right here. He's covered.
Here he is. How far away does it say your old bag is?
67 meters.
59. I think I've gotten about, what, 6%? Did I say I started at 16? I think I did. Something like that.
Oh, nice. It's not bad. 16?
I started at 16.
Oh. Oh.
So 6%.
Yeah, I've gotten...
You should have gotten a bit more.
I've gotten about the same, about 7%.
I got him 17.
Whoops. So most of this stream has now been bag runs.
Yep.
$25. least 2 people got their bags back.
Nice. Bag recoveries have begun.
Okay.
There's my bag.
Got my bag. Okay. What are we missing then? Where's flags?
Everybody got their bag, it looks like. Oh boy. Please don't let's die all over again.
Right?
It's
If we
looking
do,
like it.
all stack on one person and
Kill-
all die in the same spot.
Kill this 2 up first. Get the 3 up on me that killed this 2 up. It should drop fast. Oh my gosh, I hate it when the mob crawls inside of you.
Wait, you don't find that fun?
No, I did not. Oh, let's get the one that's in here ranging us, because he's up. He just took out the
Oh,
healer.
he killed somebody.
That was the healer. Not good.
Okay. Where's the healer?
And now we got 2 down. Brigand's down now. I'm going down. Oh my gosh, I do not want to die here again. I'm down. Good God, why? They raised the difficulty too hard, I feel like. Even with the stuns and everything, we are just struggle bussing.
And I wasted.
I used to come here like many levels lower in the same area, and it wasn't like this.
Did Zig make it?
I think Zig got away.
Okay, but don't release. For God's sakes. Good job, Zig. Yeah, I think we should go the other way. This way's no-go anymore. By the time... Here's why the difficulty's too hard. By the time you could go this way with the normal group, you'd be at high enough level to where you probably shouldn't even be leveling here anymore. You should be in the next area.
Okay, what's everybody's countdown at? So we get it.
115.
125. Okay, hopefully should be far enough back to...
My father-in-law asks every pastor this question. Now, I'm not a pastor, by the way. I was wondering if you had an opinion. Why would God imprison Satan for 1,000 years just to release him?
85 seconds left.
Are you talking about right before, like, are you talking about, like, Revelation here? Because Satan is free right now. He roams the earth like a lion looking for his prey or something to that effect.
Ooh, that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have trouble. Damn it.
What do we got? Just this one? Got it on me.
Try to pull it back.
Yeah, try to pull it back if you can.
I have to go way back, so be careful so I hold aggro on it. I'll spit on it again. I have to go way back for these ranged.
Can you come around the corner here, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can line of sight it here. There we go.
Okay, we need
Yeah. Yeah.
Kicking our asses.
Yep.
We should probably go back to the fire and heal up. Yeah. Don't go down that way.
I don't think he's on the stream. During the 1,000 years, people dislike Jesus, so God gives them a chance to follow Satan one last time. Final separation of wheat from chaff. Yeah, there's a final tribulation period of 1,000 years, I assume is what you're talking about, where Satan's allowed his time to reign. A lot of the times when you ask why too many times, you're just not you're going to end up not getting an answer. You can ask why on a lot of things, but eventually you're going to run into a wall. And the simple answer to that is because we're not God, and we don't understand. We don't even come close to understanding.
Look at what his whole thing is. Everything's about forgiveness and giving people second, third chances. At least that's what I think.
Yeah. For sure.
So maybe he's trying to give Satan another chance to right his ways too, you know?
Could be, I don't know.
We want to try this way now, huh? What we got? This actually looks familiar, though.
Yeah, in my opinion, Revelation really is. I agree with you, Grando Reaper. It's important, and because the beginning of a relationship with God starts with the fear of God, right? Like, people are like, yeah, I'm an atheist. I bet you when you lay in bed at night, looking up into the darkness, all alone, and I bet you're not an atheist. I bet you're sitting there wondering and afraid and terrified, right? Bet you do. Bet you do. Bet you do. Whether you want to admit it out loud or not, I bet you that happens, right? I think Revelation's really good at starting the fear of God for people, right? Which is the beginning of the relationship. Yep.
Well, there's always that old saying that if you believe in nothing, you believe in anything.
Yeah. I heard a comedian the other day saying there's no such thing as an atheist and a foxhole. It's so true, Essen. I heard a guy talking the other day. It was a comedian, actually. I'm not going to get the bit exactly like he said it, but he's like, so it's either God, you believe in God, a creator, or you believe in nothing, created everything, right? And he's like, and then some people say they don't believe in God, so they think God is nothing. It's like, but then, they think that nothing, which I can guarantee you actually means nothing. Like, it literally means non-existent. So, what's the difference, right? Like, it's kind of silly to follow the nothing created everything. Nothing hit nothing and created everything. That takes a bigger leap of faith, in my opinion.
I remember some scientists once saying that it's far more likely that a tornado going through a junkyard will create
The Mona Lisa.
the world's fastest supercomputer than for the universe to develop out of nothing randomly. Since I have yet to see a supercomputer being built by a tornado, yeah, I don't believe in the nothing.
Yeah, there's a similar one where it's like throwing sand up in the air and it lands into a Mona Lisa. That's still more likely. Yeah, I want to find those tornadoes too, as I'd like to have a supercomputer. And they're like, oh my gosh, I heard there's a tornado in your area. Are you okay? It's like, I'm even better than okay. The tornado built my house into a mansion, and it has a supercomputer down in the basement, dude. We are loving it. We are loving it.
I'm the only mansion in the trailer park. It's awesome.
It smashed all the trailers into a perfect mansion. It is awesome. We got a hot tub. The insurance says they have to continue charging us insurance policies for a trailer. Oh, we are loving it.
Yeah.
It is great.
Yeah. Even got 2 new cars in the garage. It's wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. It even got them fresh oil changes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Or here's another way of thinking about it. Say they're right, and we die, and we return to nothing. What do I care? I'm dead. I'm nothing. Now, if they're wrong, and there is something, well, we can be suffering for a while.
All right.
I want to say we're getting close to an exit point this way. But it is another way to...
The midway point. Is that what you're talking about?
Like the mid-exit point.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no fire with it. I don't know. Why did they do it that way in this dungeon? That seems weird. Why not have it like all their other dungeons where the mid-fire is the exit? So Nathan, did you get a chance to look at that video I sent you today?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What's your opinion on it? You don't have to give out all specific.
You're talking about the dragon thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've always believed that dragons existed. I mean, they're in the Book of Job. The Book of Job talks about dragons, and we have evidence of dragons too. As a matter of fact, the word dinosaur is a fairly new term. People knew about those before that and just called them dragons. You know, I actually think that dinosaurs, like, we get it all mixed up, like the way that we explain everything. But like, in my opinion, dinosaurs were. Now, this is just an opinion. I could totally be wrong about this, but in my opinion, dinosaurs were part of the mixture when the group of fallen angels came down and mixed with women and had their own kind. And I think a lot of the things in mythology are from that. You know, all the creatures from like Greek mythology, all that. I don't think they were crazy. I don't think they made that stuff up. I think that stuff existed during that time period, and I think that was the reason for the flood. The entire genealogy of the natural creatures of Earth were being spoiled and tainted. And so that was the real meaning of the flood, was to rid of all the tainted things the fallen angels had created that weren't part of God's original creation. And the ark saved all the animals that were pure. It actually says something. The Book of Enoch, which, if you're a Christian, the Book of Enoch, Jesus quoted from it, so it's a totally reliable book. It goes into full detail about that, and it's wild. But even Genesis talks about it. It mentions it in one verse there in Genesis. Yeah, I think the dinosaurs were dragons. Like, if we seen one today, we'd be like, "Oh my gosh, a dragon!" Right? And I think some of them existed beyond. I think there was some dinosaurs beyond that. Like, if you look at the Roman, some of the Roman, the Romans and the British too actually talk about slaying dragons. Like, were they just making that up? I don't think they were. I don't think they were making it up.
Yeah.
Like, why would they just make that up? Like, I don't think they did.
You know, you gotta remember that the dinosaur is what 1840 something when it was made up. So of course there's not gonna be any translation for dinosaur.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is that locomotive and computer are actually older words than dinosaur.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The Book of Robe talked about wizards. The Book of Robe.
Yep, there's the exit point right there. Let your stream get flagged with some kind of context thing from YouTube. Dragons are a mythological creature, blah, blah, blah.
Moses was absolutely a wizard. I can agree with that. Yeah, the double helix, yeah.
We got two. Let's get that two up first. So are you doing P99 this weekend, or
if it works? Last Friday it didn't work. The servers wouldn't let us log in.
Or is this Sparrow's week for book club or whatever it is, book reading?
I don't think she has book club this week. I think it's next week. from what I understand, Sparrow's been real busy lately. She went on a retreat that was like from 7 in the morning to like 11 at night. So makes me wonder if Benecode's moved his computer out into the living room and eating nachos and
Trying to take over, huh?
You got called a troll for that, was for Witcher, for asking to be called the Grand. Oh, never mind. I just now got it. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that one game PAX Day, right? Which I forgot what country they're being developed in. It's obviously not being developed in the US of A because they're calling their guilds clans, and it's like, I'm not calling for a clan meeting. We're just gonna call it guilds. We're just gonna call it guilds.
You don't.
you know, like that was not.
Can you imagine your stream? Clan meeting Thursday at 6 p.m.
Oh
Wrong with
no!
them.
Oh no!
Just something not right about white people calling for a clan.
Must be present to roll for loot or something.
Oh no!
All members required to show up.
Wizards, bring your robes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's the end of Nathan's stream.
That's the end of. Like, they're gonna have to change that. I don't think that didn't like obviously cross their mind, but you can't do that. You can't do that. They're gonna have to retranslate that.
You would probably make the media for that. Can you believe this video gamer? He's having a clan meeting
Online!
online.
Yeah, the C and the K, though, the problem with that, Sam, is that C and K sound the same when you say it out loud, right?
Yeah.
I actually got in trouble at work for that. They used to call the Xbox groups in Gears of War clans, and I actually said that, not thinking, you know what I mean, like not thinking what that sound like, and I said that at work that we were gonna have I was talking about Gears of War, like we were gonna meet up and practice, and I said that, and I got in trouble at work. Like Nathan, we have some people come to us saying that you're trying to invite people at work to clan meetings. I was like, oh my gosh, I did not.
It's like,
And then you're like, oh crap. That's what has a bad meaning to it.
yeah, be like, yeah, boss man, you can come too.
It's really sad that a hate group takes over a word and just destroys it.
It's true.
No, we're handing out clansmen with some new weapons.
I'm up to 67. I've got a whole 10% now. The really sad part about me, like being like, we've been here a couple hours, I've gotten 10%, is that I know that Mr. C and Gulo Gulo are like, man, I miss those days.
Well, they got alts that are lower level, slightly.
Yeah.
Their lower level alts are our level, which is
How
interesting.
how's our deer killer going? Anybody heard? Anybody heard an update from the guy that's only killing he's only gonna kill deer.
Oh, that guy.
Any updates? I'm interested in his progression. I want to see how many deers he's killed by the time he gets to 20.
Isn't he already close to 1,000 or over 1,000?
Yeah, I think by level 11 he'd already killed 1,000 deer. The Deer Slayer, yep. No update that I know of. Okay.
Yeah, my highest kill number right now are the snatch scales at 911, which is an unfortunate number.
He's made it to level 12. Thank you, Crinkle.
Means he slowed down a little bit.
I mean, that's a hard little mission he's on.
Yep. That'll take us back top. If we go this way, we'll get to the good stuff.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to pull that room to the left.
What do you mean? You don't want to pull that full room?
I'd rather not do another bag run tonight. I think we've appropriately shut off the bag running tonight.
Well, we're not too far from the entrance from this point.
Slag jack time. Get ready. We're gonna slip into the right? Is that what we're trying to do?
Well, looks that way.
Oh boy. One of them seen us, maybe.
Oh. Nope, that was probably not a good idea.
Alright, let's get the one that's not feared then. I'm gonna spin them. I forget which one does the frontal.
Hulking does
That one?
AoE.
That one does the AoE. You got an ad.
Uh-oh. The other one's... There you go. Good job.
We should be fine. Everybody
Taking major damage. Use your little heals that you got.
Everybody who's not level 30 should be doing range if they can.
Okay, one's down. Let's rest for a second. Don't wake that one up yet. Okay, he's up. Grabbing him. I'm gonna spin him towards the wall. Blow a cooldown. Ooh, dang!
Ooh.
Just wiped out Huggins and Zig.
Yep, can't do the sides.
No, I was trying to load my bow up.
Woo! Dang, rough. Oh, I didn't even see the cultists. My bad.
Fortunately, only a 2.
They got it on me.
Now what?
Yeah, what's hitting us now? Is that a dot?
I hope so.
Hopefully we're not getting attacked through the walls. Yeah, something's punching me. Let's see, what the heck? Yeah, what the heck is beating on me? There's nothing here. Hang on. Yeah, but there is one throwing a boulder at us somewhere. It doesn't look like he's on us. What the heck? Hang on, I'm gonna line aside it. Yeah.
No, I think it's stuck in the wall. Cause I got shake on it and it's stomping. Something's stomping around.
Okay. It's in the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, it just hit me again. It's throwing a rock no matter where I go. Dark Forge is broken. It says it's a hulking slagjack hitting me.
I'm gonna pull this one here. This one AoEs no matter what, so be careful, guys.
Yeah, just start walking way back from them if you're getting low. Oh, pop.
Wow, is that the one that was bugged, maybe?
It might be.
Because that was a quick pop if it did.
Yeah, it might be. Might have got fixed just now. Spin them here. Ooh, dang.
Ooh, dang. Oh, that was a good save on you.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh. Nope, still getting hit by something.
And we just had a weird quick respawn.
Oh, got one coming.
Yep. And I'm still getting hit by that guy. I'm going to pull this guy up here so at least I'm not taking damage from the boulder, from the invisible one.
Well, he might still be able to go through that one, too.
When I was up here, he couldn't hit me earlier.
Okay. That's weird.
This happened to us one other time. Somebody was getting beat by an invisible one of these.
So once we get past this room, we should be okay.
Yeah. Need to drink. Alright, we're going to move up before all those start popping.
What the hell was that?
Hiccup, sorry.
Are you getting hit by that bug one again or no?
I don't think so. Oh, where did he come from?
Quick repop, holy crap.
This one's about to drop.
The respawn seems a little bit insane. That or our DPS is really crappy.
Well, DPS is not bad.
I didn't think it was. But I remember being able to come through here and clear it without too many repops.
Toys R Us is actually coming back. Is that real, Grandor Reaper?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, good. Let me tell you something. The world's felt kind of empty without Toys R Us. Like, I felt bad for kids. Like, Toys R Us was just fun to go to, even if you didn't get anything, right?
they're coming back to one of the mall. I can't remember which. Like they're not gonna have their own store. They're gonna be within a store.
Oh, they're coming back as like a department for another store?
Yeah.
Okay, which one do we want to do first?
Yeah, let's get the Slag Jack. Because he hurts so bad. Okay, I'm going to use the magic. Be careful, watch your health. You may have to back up a bit. Okay, he's down. Maybe rest a little bit.
Okay, my guy's all goofed up.
It's going to come back as part of Macy's? Interesting. Is it in the back of Spencer's?
Right.
That'd be hilarious. I'd forgotten how bad Spencer's was because I hadn't been to a mall in so long that we went to a mall and I walked into Spencer's with my kids and then I immediately regretted it and was like, okay, let's leave. Never mind, I forgot. Forgot there's giant dildos hanging off the walls. I forgot it was this ridiculous. I need to only go down this aisle. Yeah, look straight ahead. How has Spencer stayed in business all these years? How is it still around? Out of all the companies that didn't make it, how did Spencer survive? It's like joke. It's like joke gifts, you know, like.
Incoming.
Okay, Drudge is down. Slag Jacks are no joke, man. Yeah. Spencer's got worse the deeper you went in.
So you're saying it's like a dungeon?
Yeah. The higher level, aka age you need to be, the further you go in. Oh, I love the way Toys R Us did it back in the day because it was unique to all the other places that sold video games. How you would go in, they'd have all the games, the little cards. As long as there was a card, you knew that game was in stock, and you would grab that card and go up to the front. And what really sucked though was when they didn't, they messed up, and there was one card left of a game you really wanted, and you brought it up there, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're out of stock. There shouldn't have been a card for that one." Oh, the disappointment, dude. The disappointment.
I don't know if I've ever experienced that.
That happened to me with a game that's worth thousands of dollars now, which I did end up getting, but I had to pay. I bought it before it was worth thousands. It was worth hundreds when I finally got a copy. But I should have got at retail price Panzer Dragoon Saga at Toys R Us because it was there. It had a card. And I was like, oh my gosh, they got a copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga. And, you know, I was still young enough to where I didn't have my own job, right? It was probably like 14 or something. And so then I had to beg my parents, like, please, you don't know, this game is rare. They only made like 70,000 copies. I want it so bad. It's like the best Sega Saturn game of all time. And they're like, okay, we'll get it for you. And then what do you know? They didn't actually have it in stock. I'll carry that one to the grave with me. That's one of those that bother me so bad. That might be my final thought before I die. It's that stupid card at Toys R Us. It should have been mine! Had a chance to get Link to the Past sealed for $200. Oh, I wonder what that is worth now. Sealed, dude? That's worth some money, yeah. Truth is, the clerk looked at the card like, WTF, we have Panzer Dragoon, you Link. It might be true. That might be true. I have thought of that. Alright, have a good night, Theldrin.
No, dropping down's not a good idea.
Yeah, don't drop down, yeah. Alchemist isn't down there, though. Oh. The old days where the only way we could see magic in Embers was to fight the Alchemist. Now we still don't see magic because we're afraid to use it because we have limited amounts of it.
We got 2 eggs. We saw quite a bit of magic tonight. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think I've only used mine like 4 times tonight.
I used mine twice, but I used my expensive one.
I know that I have to stream with Pantheon Plus tonight, so I'm trying to save for teleports and etc.
Aren't they? Isn't that group level 20 or something?
Yep, we're all 20. We're unlocking magic tonight. Most of those guys haven't done magic yet. Daimlos has. He's already got it, but Drac and everybody else hasn't even unlocked it yet. We're unlocking it tonight.
You have a level 20 altar, or you
No, I just play on this one now.
thought you were gonna try out a different tank type.
I did, but you know what? I didn't like it. I'm a one class kind of guy. I really am. As long as it's got a paladin, dude, I really don't want to play nothing else. Maybe for fun for a little while, but I won't stick with it.
Interesting.
Very, very few times have I've taken a, what's the Shadow Knight called in World of Warcraft? It's called something dark. No, what is it called? The Lich King Death Knight.
Death Knight.
I've had a Death Knight to max level back in the day. I've done I did a Necromancer to max level in Dark Age of Camelot.
Necromancer.
Technically, I've taken a Monk in EverQuest to max level. That's about it. The rest is Paladins. Even my Dark Age Camelot account back then, I had like 4 different Paladins that were all max level. Which doesn't even make sense. You can respec in that game, like you don't need to make another Paladin.
Well, for a while, it wasn't.
I think
to do.
it wasn't cheap, right? Yeah. Well, you used to have to go kill a dragon. Remember that? You'd have to use like a dragon something to respec. A dragon token, or I forget what it was called. Something that dropped on the dragon.
Yeah, I don't think respec was in the game right away, so.
By the time I was 50, it was. That game used to take forever to level up.
Yep. I think they added it around level 30 or something, where they added like.
Oh, you mean while you're leveling up? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I think you are right about that for sure. But at 50, you could always do it, but you had to have something that dropped from the dragon. So I remember we would farm that dragon like crazy. I would just stack those things. They always sold for good money, too, because everybody needed one to respec. He remade a paladin every time. He was an oathbreaker. Yeah, I have 4 tanks and embers. There's only 3. There's only 3 different kinds. One class fun for a while, but then I want to try other things. I just never get bored of the paladin. I just never get bored of it, dude.
You're a rare breed in that respect there, Mr. NAPALM.
Heard the guy that made Cormus made a few servers just to shut them down in a year? What? I don't know anything about that.
Did you try out the changes they made on Quorum yet or not?
Have what now? What was that? I'm sorry.
Have you tried out what they changed in Quorum yet?
No, I've been getting the itch to get back on. I'm afraid that I waited too long and nobody wants to play anymore. But I do want to get back on it. I've been getting the itch. I was thinking about doing it today, but I was just afraid nobody would play.
Ethan's got an itch.
May do that tomorrow. May fire up some Quorum.
Ping me on Discord. I'll jump on.
Pretty sure they make a cream for that, Nathan.
For what? The itch?
The itch.
I don't know. I don't think they make an anti-EverQuest itch cream, do they? Soothes the itch for EverQuest? Oh, Zigram's down here.
Oh, there's Jess there. Not a very good chest.
Not too late. I'm only level 11 on there. We may play some tomorrow then. I've been wanting to. I feel better about the, what was that new system? The fatigue. Witcher says he likes it. So that made me be like, oh, maybe I'm just being over dramatic. You gonna play Season Discovery? Absolutely. I'm gonna be streaming it on launch day. I'm actually excited about Season Discovery. WoW Classic's okay. Look, I know there's a lot of people in the community that give me a lot of grief every time I play WoW Classic. But I'm not saying it's the best MMO ever, but it's a fun time. It's not bad.
You have to remember it was still made in the classic era.
Yeah, Classic World of Warcraft was legitimately trying to fix the complaints everybody had for MMOs. Like, you can agree or disagree with the way they did it, but that's what they were trying to do. It was still trying to be an MMO where you could go grind mobs. You know what I mean? Like, that was a totally legit way to level up, etc. Quests were meant originally with Classic WoW to just kind of subsidize to, you know, get you big chunks of XP and break up the monotony. I got a ton of hate for playing WoW. Yeah, I did too, dude. People literally, back when I first tried it, what was that, Mugen, about when we ran with Rimfell, what was that, a year ago, something like that?
About a year ago.
Yeah, dude, people are unsubscribing and, like, sending me hate DMs and stuff. Like, you piece of trash. Like, dude, are you serious? It's not that big of a deal, dude. I never said it was the best MMO ever. I never said that it was my favorite, you know? Like, I even oftentimes be like, I haven't played this a lot, you know? Like, we got this tons of content I had never even seen in World of Warcraft before because I didn't play it back in the day. Got called a sellout. It's like, dude, I'm making less money from playing this game. How am I a sellout?
A lot of people didn't like that we were trying to figure out boss fights on their own.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. Trying to figure out the raids, and we did figure out some of them. We had to look up a few of them. We got stuck, didn't know what to do, but like that was cool. Yeah, there's some people that are anti-World of Warcraft, dude, to a point of I don't understand. Like, I understand you don't like it. That makes sense. Don't understand, like, hating it to a point where you don't think, like, you're disappointed in a content creator for playing it. That's weird to me. But it's much better these days. Like, when I did the hardcore, I got very little people mad. I remember one time, I played Final Fantasy 14 with my wife, who loves that game. We, like, streamed it a couple of times on the channel. And I'll never forget a comment from somebody that said... It was a totally different video. I made a video about Pantheon or some other MMO. I don't even remember. I just made a video about something. It might have even been EverQuest. And the guy said... I don't trust your opinion anymore because you play Final Fantasy 14. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? I was even complaining about 14, about all the stuff that I didn't like about it. Like, you know, that I think would have made the game better and that would have made it, you know, cooler. Yeah. My entire guild left when WoW came out. Freeport was a ghost town. Week 1 of WoW launch. I'm still not butthurt. I met my wife at EQA. People are pretty petty. Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. I was playing Dark Age when WoW launched and saw people leave for World of Warcraft, and I was like, oh, they'll be back. No. They did not come back. You hate Guild Wars 2, and I'm here to change that? Look, when Guild Wars 3 comes out, I'll give it a shot. I like the first Guild Wars. I don't like Guild Wars 2, but, you know. That's okay.
There's things about Guild Wars 2 that I like. But as far as maining it, nah.
Yeah, there's things I agree are cool ideas. And, you know, that living world kind of story was a great idea. Very... innovative. I think that's what a lot of MMOs like Season Discovery are even doing. I think it was innovative. I think it was a cool idea. But when you make me hate dungeons, I'm out, bro. You make me hate dungeons. This is my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing. When you make me hate dungeons, I'm done. You know, like you've reduced me to a shell of myself when I decide that I don't want to do dungeons because I don't like them. That's my real complaint with Guild Wars 2. I could get over that everybody gets a heal and everybody can do this and everybody can do that. I could get over that. But the dungeon design, ugh, so awful bad. To me. Other people like it. I do have a basement dungeon. I need to do a tour of that. That has become my son's room, though. You know, if I was his age, I would also want that to be my room. It's super cool. It was supposed to just be a hangout spot and a place I could film nerdy stuff. But yeah, I redid my basement to look like old medieval design down there. It's super cool.
I'm getting a robot voice on Nathan here through Discord.
Test. What about now? Everybody heard robot?
No.
Maybe it's just my end.
Yeah, maybe. I'm 100% sure my boss took off today from work to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I think that's a legitimate reason. I used to, when I ran a location, I used to tell them that. I'd be like, guys, I'm leaving early today. A game I've been waiting on is coming out. I would just tell them that. I would just straight up tell them. Because I'd let them leave early. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I made that a culture in our store. Like, we all play video games. obviously I hired them, right? So they all play video games. So like, they had a game coming out. They come and told me in advance, like, hey, bro, this game's coming out. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a game you're going to love. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to take that day off. And I'd be like, cool. Cool. And sometimes I'd even make sure they had a paid day off if I could, if I had a way to weasel it in. And that made a lot of people work for me for a long time. They considered that a really big benefit.
It sounds like a good benefit.
Yeah.
I would have worked for you.
Yeah, I was an okay boss. I mean, I was also mean. I gotta say, when it was time to be mean, I knew how to be mean too. I fired a guy for eating gummies that were meant for the customers. I fired him for just eating a pack of gummies. I still think about that. Like, that was maybe a little harsh. Maybe that was a little harsh.
A little bit.
But it's worth mentioning he ate the whole box. And it was really annoying to have to go buy those. I had to literally leave my location, drive down to the store, buy these big boxes of gummies, drive all the way back. Always would be something crazy happen while I was gone I'd have to deal with. Get behind on my daily duties. And I come in from a weekend on Monday, and guess what? This dude had eaten almost that whole box of gummies. And I found them on camera eating them. After it said on the box, customers only, right? And I bought these guys food all the time. I bought them pizza every Friday. If anybody was like hungry, I'd be like, bro, I got you. I'll get you lunch. Don't worry. This guy ate my gummies, and it really pissed me off that day, and I fired him for it. Working on my son's medieval room, but it's looking a bit like a gothic vampire's home. Mine looked like that at first, too, until we put everything on the wall. When I was making it, I was like, ooh, this kind of looks like maybe some weird stuff goes on down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then once we put all the decorations up on the wall, it all came together. It looks freaking awesome. I love that room. Yeah, we're talking about a normal little home box. You might buy some gummies. You're talking about that big old deluxe Sam's Club, 200 packs of gummies, also crinkled.
Don't mess with Nathan's gummies. Nathan the Gummy King?
Yeah, sometimes the problem with being a boss sometimes is like, if everything's going really good, like you've got a good crew, they're getting stuff done, you know what I mean? There's not like any big problems. After a while, the little petty things seem like really big deals. That happens. That was something I realized from running teams for a long time. Was like, if it's a really good team, you start taking petty things way, way too far, like the gummy thing, right? Like, they probably took that too far. Like, this dude, that's how he provided for his family. He just ate some gummies. Like, that's probably should have fired him. That was probably a little much.
The creator of Cringe Pony taking things too far. I wonder how that started.
I once took some of my commanding officer's gummies. That night was wild. Yeah, these were not that kind of gummies. Not that kind.
Blue Chew gummies?
Blue Chew gummies. Somebody made a pass at the HR lady during group. Oh my gosh. Did he know she was in HR?
Right.
That's like
You just never hit on the HR.
Yeah, like obviously.
No matter how hot she is, you just don't.
Yeah, if she's gonna have to make a really, really decisive move before you're allowed to react. You know? I'm up to 70%. They were in the middle of orientation, touring the facility. Bald middle-aged guy in suspenders. I'll never forget that shuffle of shame. Should buy another big box of them, send them to him as a gift wrapped with the note. Sorry about that. No, me and the guy are cool now. I've talked to him since that happened. Somebody else ended up hiring him in another location.
Do you send them a box of gummies for Christmas every year as a way of saying?
That's what they're saying I should do, but I don't have his personal information or nothing, so I can't do that. But he was an easy hire back. You know what I mean? Like all you had to do is go and like, have you worked here before? Yeah, I did. They're like, what happened? Why'd you leave? Well, I ate a box of gummies.
Probably a good thing that place didn't have HR, right?
Oh, we did have HR.
So how did you explain that firing?
I didn't have to. There was no complaint made.
Oh. I thought you always had to have a reason to fire somebody.
I mean, that is a reason. He stole company property.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that what you put down?
I don't know if I worded it that harshly, but I could have if I wanted to. I don't know if I did or not. I don't remember. I probably wouldn't have put that because that would have made him unhireable. I wasn't that mean when it was something like that. I wanted him to be able to get rehired. So I probably put it way less harshly than that. He destroyed that property like a beast. You know what? I'm leaving out a really important detail. This was many, many years ago. I just now remember why I was really pissed. It just now, the whole story just came into my brain. Not only did he eat them all, but when I came back, the toilet was clogged and I had to call a plumber. And the plumber came and he had flushed them all the wrappers down the toilet. I just now remembered that. He was like out on the main line near the plumber with his equipment, pumping it out, using some kind of something, right? And he was pulling out wrappers. That's when I fired. I just now realized that was totally justified. That was 100% justified. So, like, we had to go, everybody in the location had to go all day without a toilet, waiting on this plumber. It cost a ton of money to get the plumber to come out. Yeah, that's why I fired him. I just now remembered. That part. That was what set me over the edge.
Yeah.
The story over the years, as other people have talked about, has just been that I fired the guy for eating gummies. But I just now remembered it was way more harsh than that. What's up, Junior? Yeah, they threw the wrappers in the toilet so nobody would know they ate them because they knew that somebody would rat on them for eating them, I guess. I'm assuming is why he did that.
Yeah, really poor decision making right there.
I don't know, 100 at least, Mr. Coddlestrike. At least 100 packs. It was a ton.
Oh, we got a chest here.
That man needs to do some little tabbies. Yeah, the part I left out of that story is that person I'm talking about was Dwimble. It was Dwimble. No, I'm just kidding.
So would you play an MMO where you had to put on a full VR bodysuit?
What? What about a bodysuit?
Would you play an MMO where you had to put on a full VR bodysuit?
No.
No?
Have you?
No, I said, would you?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't, for fun. I wouldn't. If you gotta put on a whole oh my gosh, I didn't notice my health was low. Good save. I gotta wait a minute for him to peel him.
Kite him around because I can't take a hit like that.
I don't have any stamina, so I'll have to just whack him for a little bit until, here we go. Okay, good. He's dead. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna rest.
The VR bodysuit would be cool, but how many of us would have a heart attack playing an MMO?
Yeah, and also, it's just too much work for a long session, Same thing I feel about action combat, and that's just clicking and moving your mouse too much. Putting on a whole bodysuit and swinging your sword would be novel and fun and cool, but, you in small sessions. I'd have to wash that suit every day. That's true, too. That's a good point.
I think that was the premise of some anime that I saw. It was a decent one. What was it called?
Ready Player One.
No.
Oh, you talking about a movie? Oh, you're talking about an animated about that? Are you talking about Sword Art Online?
Sword Art.
That first season was freaking cool, man. I loved it. That was awesome. When they get stuck in the MMO world. That was cool. That was a great idea. I like what Witcher said. He said I would have ate the wrappers and disposed of them at home.
Stuff them in your bag, stuff them in your lunchbox, whatever.
Or just take them straight to the dumpster and throw them away. Nobody's going to dig in the dumpster. You know what I mean?
Or that, too.
Trying to hide the evidence, just take it to the dumpster. Don't flush it down the toilet. That's the dumbest idea. It's like something a kid would do. I also remember one time I worked in a hotel night shift, right? I was the night auditor when I was really young. And this guy came in, and I don't remember the whole situation, but it was something to the effect of he needed a room. He didn't have enough money for what we charged for a room for the night, so I had the authority to do it. I just lowered the price, low enough to where he could afford it, so he'd have a room for the night, and he wouldn't have to go somewhere else, right? And the dude was like, thanks, man, I appreciate it. And he went to go give me one of those, handshake slaps. But when my hand touched his, I realized there was something in it, right? And it didn't feel like money. So I just was like, okay, don't know what that is. And then when he walked away, I looked down, and it was an 8-ball of Coke, right? And I was like, oh my God, I'm on camera, you know what I mean? What the heck am I gonna do? I don't want to rat on the guy, So I was just kind of didn't know what to do with it, so I just slipped it in my pocket, right, while I tried to figure the situation out, okay? And then it was maybe 20 minutes later, the maintenance guy and the guy who owned the hotel came in for an inspection, okay? And I'm sitting here with drugs in my pocket, you know what I mean? And I was so freaked out because if the money's wrong, right? If the money, which, it shouldn't have been, but if it would have been, and they were to say, empty your pockets, and all that, let's make sure you didn't steal, I would have had to empty out of freaking drugs, right? So I remember I ran to the bathroom, and I was gonna flush them down the toilet to get rid of it. I was gonna flush it down the toilet, but when I got to the bathroom, it already had crap and tons of toilet paper in it, right? And I already knew. It was a one toilet bathroom in a lobby. I already knew this bad boy was not flushing, right? So what I did was I dropped it in the toilet, and I used the toilet cleaner to swish it around so you couldn't see it on the top. And that's how I got out of that.
You made your own slurry, huh?
Yeah, I just swished it around in there until you couldn't see the drugs. Which just said then Nathan went back and recovered his stash later that day. No, I did not. As a kid, I flushed a Kermit the Frog figure down the toilet to bring him back to his people. Then the plumber came in and was like, why? Was your parents pissed? When I was a little kid, I had a goldfish, and he died. And my dad said he was going to send him, he was going to take him back to the ocean. And I was a little kid, I didn't get it that, like, we lived nowhere near the ocean. It turns out he just flushed him down the toilet. He sent him to the ocean, alright. Oh, dang it. I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. I could have totally not died there. Out of stamina, so I can't taunt it. Oh no, my dad ran over my Splinter Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. I was crushed. You left it laying outside? Is that what he said to you too? He was like, you shouldn't have left it laying in the driveway, you idiot. Is that what he said? That's what my dad would have said.
That's what mine would have said.
Think that's what you get?
That's what my parents would have said, too.
I told you to pick up your freaking toys. When I was a kid, I used to get mad because my older sister would make these deals with me, right? She'd be like, if you play this game that I didn't want to play, but she did, then I'll play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with you, right? But she was tricking me. And I would fall for it over and over again. I would play whatever dumb game she wanted me to play. And then when it was time for us to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, she would just take the Splinter, or not the Splinter, the Shredder action figure, which had a squishy head. You guys remember that? It had a squishy head. And she would just chew on his head the whole time. I'm like, quit chewing on my Shredder! That happened all growing up.
I don't think I ever did that action figure.
Yeah, the OG Shredder, he had a squishy head for some reason. All the others did not, but he did. My original He-Man, the Doberman Pinscher we had at the time chewed his hand off, and I just roleplayed it, dude. I roleplayed it that He-Man's hand got blown off by Skeletor. Just went with it. Are we going the right way? Oh yeah, this is an exit. But there's no fire in here? Only an exit? Oh, that's weird.
Do you want to take the exit? And just re-enter?
Probably be best. What do you guys
I
think?
think 2 of them are leaving.
Oh, 2 gotta go?
I think.
My sister ripped the leg off one of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're still not talking. That was in 1989. What are you guys talking about? The entire city shut down. What city? What's going on? Thank you for the group. Excellent XP.
Okay. Now we gotta find the correct. There we go. That's how you take it.
Los Angeles? Is it a... Like, why is it on fire? What happened? Didn't they just clean Los Angeles up?
No.
I
Did
could have
they?
sworn. I could have sworn I saw a news article like yesterday or something saying that they cleaned up the streets and something. So the Biden's meeting the president, Xi Jinping, whatever his name is, the Chinese leader, and so they cleaned everything up. No, I'm serious, because I'm gonna look it up. Everybody's laughing at me now. I swear that not like the whole city, but like a big portion of it. Yeah, they did. Not the whole city. They cleaned up, what area? It looks like they only cleaned up St. Vincent, apparently. Well, anyway, the headline made it seem like a big deal.
Well, of course, headlines gonna make it seem like a big deal.
Female teacher grooming students. Like how young? Because all I'm saying is, upper middle school or older. When I was a kid, we would have just called that a good time. I'm joking. It's messed up. I'm joking. But seriously, I do remember some things happened in high school with female teachers. I remember at our school, and you know. Too young? Okay. Well, I remember in high school, I saw some things. So let's just say that.
I didn't have hot teachers. I had all the old ones.
Yeah, most of mine were too. Most of mine were old, but there was a few. There was always a couple of them. All the dudes, that was the dream.
But I dang sure wouldn't have reported her if there was a hot one.
All right, run back to town. All right, well, not bad. I got to 72%. That means it's now possible I could level up the next time that we do a level up session.
You got 29%.
And I'll likely get on and farm for urine tonight for at least a couple hours after the Pantheon Plus stream.
You sure love your urine.
Yep, it's necessary. I ran out of my my regular kind. Goes quick. Man can never have enough urine. Back to the safety of the old fort.
I got something for you, Nathan. I just saw it in my bag. Oh, nope. I almost pulled a,
You must have deleted it.
I almost pulled a Dave. I can't request a trade yet.
Alright, it's because I'm talking to the person. Alright, now I'm done. Oh, nice, dude. Appreciate it.
Is that the good stuff?
That's what I was out of. I think. Oh, that is the good stuff. That's the reserve, dude. I'm up to 839. I can start using that just like it's regular stuff now. Alright, well, thanks everybody for coming out. That was fun. Love me some Embers Adrift. We do have a very active guild. Come join us if you haven't. If you've walked away for a while, come back. Come back in. The water's fine. Embers Adrift is a great MMORPG. It's available right now with that old school classic MMO design. Super fun and always getting better. Here at the end of November, we're going to get a few things. We're going to be able to upgrade our Ember Essence to a quest to 300. It sounds like, and we're definitely getting a brand new zone here in a couple of weeks. So a couple of weeks away from a bunch of new content. Who knows what else is going to be in that patch, but those two things are pretty much confirmed. Embers Adrift just moving in a good direction. I'm super happy with the development team, and I'm really excited for the future, what this game is going to morph into as it continues adding more features and areas and dungeons and assets and mobs and creatures and all of the good stuff. But thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you had a good time. I will be streaming again. Let me double check that didn't get canceled because somebody was complaining. Where is it? Let me make sure I'm not telling a lie. Yeah, it looks like we are doing it. So here in a couple of hours, here at 11 p.m. Central, 12 a.m. Eastern, we do the After Dark on Pantheon Plus on Twitch. Come join us over there if you're a late owl. And we're going to go unlock magic for all those guys. They've not done it yet, except for Daimlos and myself. So we're going to go and do that quest and unlock their magic and let them try out their new abilities and get hyped up about it and excited and all that kind of thing. So that's going to be a good time. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for the conversation, guys. A good time. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, my friends, God bless and happy gaming. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I didn't mean to tell you all to sit. I was trying to actually sit. All right. Bye, everybody.